Hello, my name is Mike Zuzevich, and this is my uncle Paul. Paul, can you tell us a little bit about what you did?
What I do? I was in the Air Force from 1968 to 1972. I was a military policeman. And that's about it for now.
Why did you join the service, or were you drafted, and how old were you?
When I joined the service, well, when I graduated from high school, Vietnam was the war. And I had a chance to go to college, but I didn't think I would make it in college, so I decided to join the Air Force.
How old were you?
I was probably 18.
Okay. What were you doing before you joined the service?
What did I do before I joined the service? I was, nothing much. I graduated from high school and then I was working in the box factory in the back of my house.
Okay. How did your parents feel about you joining the service?
Well, they weren't too happy. They didn't want me to join the Army and Marines, so I had to join the Air Force.
Were they proud of you?
Yeah, I guess they were.
Okay. Where did you do your basic training?
Basic training was done in Amarillo, Texas.
Okay. How was that? Tough?
No, that was alright, you know. It's a shock to the system, though.
Yeah. What kind of stuff did they put you through, though?
Well, you get in there about 3 o'clock in the morning, you say, wow, I can sleep in. But 5 o'clock in the morning, your ass is out of bed. And you say, oh boy, did I screw up.
Do you have any interesting stories from your basic training experience?
There are a few, you know. I know I messed up on the PT field once, physical training field. And everybody had to keep on doing the exercises over and over and over again. And all of a sudden he came down and said it was me. I said, okay. And all the starters gathered around me and they said, okay, you're messing up. He goes, how about we step on his chest? I said, well, go ahead. Just do it.
During your time in Vietnam, did you know what you were fighting for?
I was fighting for the United States of America.
Do you believe that the United States government mission was correct?
Yeah, back then, yeah.
Okay.
Now, it's a different story, yeah.
Were you happy to be in Vietnam?
Yeah, it was a good experience, yes.
Did you have a lot of fun over that?
Oh yeah.
What did you guys do?
What did we do? What, work related?
Yeah.
Work related, we got a perimeter. We were like the Army of the Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
We set out a perimeter on the base. We had our bunkers and towers, and we had K-9 patrols in between each bunker and tower. Every night you could test fire your weapons if you wanted, anytime you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But you had to have clearance. Yeah, it was a good experience. I enjoyed it.
Nice. Did the American soldiers act racially superior to the Vietnamese?
I would say yes.
Alright. Do you ever think that this was just a civil war between the same people?
Not really. We were sent over to do a job and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think of it about a civil war. No, I was too young then.
Do you know that the government was lying to the American public at home?
Hell yeah, the American government lies all the time. Well, they do.
That's true.
They only tell you what the hell they want. They only tell you what the hell they want to know, and that's it. They're not going to tell you the whole 100% of the truth.
Yeah. Were your officers as bad as they were portrayed in the movies?
They weren't bad, you know. Some of them didn't know what the hell they were doing because they're too green, but they weren't bad.
Any close friends of yours get killed?
No, none of them were killed, but some of them came back from the war and they died from results of the war.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of highs, were drugs prevalent in Vietnam?
Oh yeah.
What kind of drugs?
Anything they wanted.
A lot of the soldiers over there do drugs?
Whoever wanted to do them, did them. Whoever didn't want to do them, they drank.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could buy beer and alcohol prevalent over there.
Yeah.
You could buy it anytime you wanted to. They had clubs. You go down to clubs all the time and drink if you wanted.
Mm-hmm. How were you treated when you got home from the war?
A lot of people act like they, you weren't even over there. You say, I came back from Vietnam, and they say, well, who gives a shit,
Yeah. Did you become delusionized in your mission while you were in Vietnam when you got home, or not at all?
I wasn't delusional at all, no.
No. How long does it take to become immune to combat?
Actually, we didn't really see combat. We were going to protect the base. All we saw was rockets coming in. We were surrounded by water on one side of the bay. Then we had South China Sea on the other side, so all these launch rockets at us.
How did it feel to see rockets coming at you?
What you can do about them.
Yeah.
Where they land, they land.
They didn't even come close to you guys?
Well, you could hear them, but usually they don't come close to you.
You feel that Vietnam was a mistake?
No, I look back at it, yeah, but back then it wasn't. Because I was too young to realize what the hell they were doing, what was going on.
Yep. What are your biggest regrets about your military service in Vietnam?
No regrets.
No regrets.
I was happy to do it.
Didn't you go back twice?
I was in Vietnam and then I was in Thailand.
How was Thailand?
Thailand was a lot different than Vietnam because you had no free fire zone over there, so you couldn't fire your weapons. Thailand, you go off base and visit all the whores and stuff. I'm not supposed to say that.
No, you can.
Anything you wanted over there was over there.
Really?
Oh yeah, all kinds of drugs, whatever you want to do was at your
That-
availability.
So that's what the soldiers did at night? You guys would go out in the town, have fun?
Oh yeah. I used to live off base with a girl. You used to put your 8 hours in, then you go down base, off base, and stay down there for 8 hours, and whatever.
Yeah.
And then you just come back
Yeah.
and do your duty again, and then leave base again. Yeah, anything you wanted, you had over there. Name it.
Do you think that any of your fellow veterans of Vietnam use all the angst about the war as an excuse for not pulling their lives together?
It depends on what they did over there.
Yeah.
What kind of duty they were in. I remember Chucky Hool. Chucky Hool came back all screwed up. He used to go on search and destroy missions that they'd be overrunning the base, and they'd have to go in and rescue them. And he came back all messed up. He finally ended up dying. Yeah, he come all back all messed up, yeah.
Can you talk about like, the technology that was used? Did you carry any guns?
Cool.
You?
Oh yeah.
What did you carry?
On the bunkers, we had M60s, M16s with grenade launchers. We had flares over there. Then I was on a heavy weapons team. We had 50 caliber machine guns, M60 machine guns, grenade launchers, 90mm Colas rifles. That was about it.
Wow. Did you use a lot? You use them a lot? The weapons a lot?
Yeah, we used them all. Yeah.
Really?
The scariest one was the 90mm Colas rifles. The big rounds, about 8 feet long. And when you fire that thing, that seems to hair right off your neck.
Jesus.
Wait, then we have the extendable laws you throw away. You shoot them once and you throw them away. You see them on television all the time. They're pretty cool, but 90 was a scary weapon.
So did you actually see any Vietnamese soldiers, or was it?
No, we were basically just the Air Force over there.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have to, deal with. We saw the, military, like American military, Army,
Yep.
Navy, Air Force.
So what were you firing those guns at?
Oh, we'd have to come and show a force for like the base commander and all those big wigs.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you got enough credit for the job you did?
I guess I did. I don't know what we're looking credit for.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you think the United States was, appreciative of what you did for the country at the time?
Government or the military? Or the
Both.
citizens?
Talk about each one.
Military was appreciated, yeah, but citizens never appreciated, you know?
No.
Some of them did, some of them didn't.
Who was the most unforgettable character you met in the war? Any close friends that you remember?
Nah, not really.
No.
That's probably about the craziest one, I think.
Do you think that every American should serve at least 2 years?
Absolutely. Because it'll show discipline and respect for everything.